guys, it's Joshy here, and I'm back with another Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battle, finally. And every time I edit these, I slightly get into it, so if you guys like these, tell me to do more or challenge me. Now, these as well, I'd like to know, if you guys are enjoying it, hit the like button so I get the idea. But if you enjoy the way I've cut down the selection so you don't know everything I have from the start, and you get to see everything happen as it goes, then do let me know. But anyway, we'll get into this battle. So this one I was actually just while did this while I was doing my how to use Rhea Nucleus video. So if you do want to check that out, I'll link that at the end. But it was really cool because I wanted to give this guy a go at leading out in a battle, and I thought really, as a decent start, we did okay. Now I expected a sticky web, so I took this as a turn to set up, but if I wasn't expecting the sticky webs and expected the bug buzz, I would have been better well, taking my second turn first, but the iron defense actually comes in handy later, and we'll see. So anyway, I've done that. Rose by defense. Unfortunately, I'm going to go down to another one, and I was tossing and turning what to do here. And really, this battle, I'm going to be honest, the first 2-3 turns, I was a little unserious, and then I thought I'd build on it and see where we went. So anyway, I bought... You'll see this most of the team anyway. So anyway, Rhea Nucleus, I'm going to Dynamax. I would have been better producing that the first turn, really, so I could have still been on a much higher amount of HP. But nonetheless, I still am doing alright, still holding 90 HP there. Rhea Nucleus has quite a high HP stat, so I'm pretty happy with that. Gonna go for the Max Mindstorm there, which is going to take him out with a weakness policy boost. But this is coming off of a stored power. If you want to see this Rhea Nucleus set, or many others, as I said before, I'm going to link the how to use, or ways to use video at the end. I believe there are 7 in total different ways I came up to use with him, which are all moves contained within Sword and Shield. So anyway, I went for the max guard there because I wasn't sure exactly what we were going to see, and I really wanted to scope out. I was expecting, this type of, Cinderace. Took me a moment there with the word name, but we actually survived that one, which I was really happy with. We're going to see the Dragapult coming in, which is perfect. I can smash him with a Max Mindstorm because really he's actually a bit of worry, but he survives there with a Focus Sash, which I was really disappointed with. I really wanted him dead. So I was like, alright, well, I'm going to go down here. We don't have a Trick Room or anything. He's going to go for the U-turn. I was like, you know what? I am not fussed about you being alive. Like, yeah, you can put some damage onto some of my people, but I just need to touch you and you're dead. And it's as simple as that. So anyway, he's actually going to bring an Inteleon, and I thought, oh, this is nice. I'm going to try something out here. I bought my Eldegoss. Now, this Eldegoss is also from a Ways to Use video. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go for it, hoping I didn't die. But I didn't think I would with a non-stab move. Anyway, he goes for the Focus Energy, which is awesome because I'm going to go for the Leaf Storm. And there is no way this thing's going to live a Leaf Storm without it. And he's going to go down. Now, I did get the special attack drop, but I finally get to actually make good use of the Eject Pack, which I've been really wanting to use. And we actually have Regenerator. So even if I got hit by an Ice Beam, I'd be getting 1/3 of my HP back. So I really like that set. So anyway, and that's only the start of what we're going to see from Fluff Ball here. So anyway, Dragapult's going to come back in, and I was like, alright, well, I'm fine with that, because he's got one. I thought I'd outspeed because I am Scarfed, but this thing actually outspeeds me, which I am so surprised. The Dragon Darts, though, does leave me just clinging alive, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to get the Dragon Claw off, and that is going to take down him, obviously, at 1 HP. As long as it hit, he was dead. Now, the reason I went with Dragon Claw is by looking at the rest of his team, it was one move that could hit everyone and was stabbed. So in the end, we got Cinderace coming in, which I was a little bit surprised with. I thought I was expecting someone else, so, doesn't matter. Anyway, he's going to actually Dynamax here, and I was like, oh, sorry, Gigantamax, let me get it right. And I must say, I do love, that's Dove, a Gigantamax Cinderace. I like the other forms as well, from Inteleon and Rillaboom, but I really love Cinderaces. So anyway, I'm going to go for the Dragon Claw, obviously outspeed. So I get about 1/4-ish of the HP off, which I was really happy with. And we're going to get hit here with the Libero, Max Airstorm. So he's going to turn into a Flying type, which is a bit dangerous because now he's going to have stab on all his G-Max moves. Gosh, all Dynamax moves. Why don't I just jump back a whole gen there? And anyway, I'm going to bring in my Galarian Weezing. Now, the reason is because I have Neutralizing Gas. This thing is going to be locked into a flying type. It can't change. But he doesn't quite realize this at this point and goes for the fire move. Now, I don't think a lot of people do really overall take this for a thought, because I think a lot of people naturally go, oh, well, I'm expecting a levitate, because obviously taking away a whole weakness is a great thing. I'm actually going to get critted there, which sucks, but I still survive. And I went for the white smog at the start, because clear smog, gosh, because I wanted to get rid of that speed boost to make sure I make him easier to deal with. And looking at the damage I actually took there, I was like, sweet, I'm actually going to go now for a toxic. Now, if he went for another max airstream or anything to boost any of his stats, I would have just erased it afterwards, but the critical hit did put me low. So we're going to be hit with a pyro ball here, and to be honest, I was pretty happy with where we got to, but this boy's going to still live because I am a defensive Wheezing. Best way to run it, I think, this type of set. And then I've got Venom Drench, which is actually prime at the moment, because in this situation, he can swap. But I'm not. I could go for another Venom Drench, but realistically, I'm best off not to. I've done all I need to, and this thing's toxic poison. I'm on low HP. It'd be cool if he missed something, but he's not. He's going to attack. But if he swapped, there's a good chance I'm going to get damage off on anybody who comes in. So anyway, I'm going to go down there to the Pyro Ball, but that was fine with me. Now, the neutralizing gas is going to wear off, so his ability is going to come back into it. But that was no fuss, because after dropping his speed, attack, and special attack, I know not only is Obstagoon going to live a hit, Obstagoon is going to outspeed this thing. So anyway, Cinderace is going to go down there. Now, Cinderace may have been scarfed or anything, and then I was like, oh, heavy duty bits. So yeah, there was no way he was going to deal with me. So now we see the Ferrothorn come in. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go for knockoff again, because this thing is going to have a Rocky Helmet. It's going to have Rocky Helmet. And I was right. So I was like, goodbye, Rocky Helmet, if I have to deal with you physically. And then he goes for Iron Defense, and I'm like, alright. I see where this is going. I'm not going to deal with you this way. So I'm going to swap. I'm like, I bet you this thing roosting his defense is going to go for a Leech Seed. I bet you. So I'm going to bring back in my Eldegoss to negate that. And I was correct. And so I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to pull out something a lot of people don't actually, I guess, expect to see from Eldegoss. And that is my Sunny Day, where I'm going to get the Toxic off. But it's also the fact that we're going to see the Weather Ball coming in. And for those who don't know, Weather Ball is actually a really exciting move, I think, which turns, boosts its power, doubles its power, and becomes the type of the weather. So Sunny Day, we become a fire type 4 times weak, base 100 power, goodbye Ferrothorn. So now we only have one Pokemon to deal with. I may be poisoned, but I put myself in a prime spot for this beautiful little Fluff Ball. So Eldegoss has got to take out Aegislash. Now, the only problem here is this thing is defensive AF, and as much as I am quite offensive, I'm not going to non-stab take that down. So he does survive that, but he actually goes for a Swords Dance, and I was like, I was really hoping to get Shadow Sneak straight off. But I don't get that lucky, but that's fine with me. And, you know, I have to deal with this. So anyway, I was going, okay, well, what do I want to do here? And I thought, you know what I really want to do? I'm going to keep going, because I don't have a choice. So anyway, I was like, come on. And he goes for the shield, and I was like, look, I was expecting that. I was expecting the poison. I wasn't sure exactly which way it would go, but I was expecting the poison. And, yeah, cool. So I'm going to take another toxic damage. I'm like, oh, I'm sitting in a dangerous place now. But Eldegoss has nice bulk, and I believe, as I said, I ran a mixed set on this one, but I could be slightly wrong. Just check out the video at the end if you want to see how I run it. But you can move stats around. I get Shadow Stuck. I'm like, damn it, here we go. I was like, no, yes! Yes, a 1 HP live. If this was the anime, that would have been an epic, epic moment to see Eldegoss in battle. And I take out the Aegislash there, and that, people, is something that I can always get excited behind, seeing something like a Eldegoss trump an Aegislash after being poisoned pre-entry to battle. So that was a pretty awesome battle in my opinion. I really enjoyed it, and I have to say editing it really brought it out in me. I was really, really, really excited, so I'm hoping I can run with this and get a couple more battles done. But anyway guys, if you did enjoy that, we're going to weather ball that like button. As I said earlier, if you did like it, definitely let me know there. There is a comment section down below, very useful if you want to comment on the battle, what you'd like to see, sets you'd like to see, theme teams, which I've got to get back into, plus, as I said, other Pokemon you'd like to see me exhibit. Now, I am working on my next ways to use team, so if you want to click the link at the end to see Eldegoss or Reuniclus, You can check them out, or you can go through the playlist as well. I'll try and pop that in there too. And there will be more to come. So it's just interesting to see different sets people can come up with. But anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.